What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We are back with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet raid video, and today we're going to be looking at an awesome Toedscruel build. Did I say Toedscruel? I meant Toadscool. If you guys and gals are new to the channel, do please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos on the channel. Also consider leaving this video a like and letting me know down below a build you guys would like me to showcase in another video. If you'd like, comment, and sub really helps and keeps me motivated. So here we are, looking at a Toedscruel. So this Toedscruel is obviously a Gen 9 Pokemon. It is a ground and grass type Pokemon. Here we are running a ground Tera on it. So very, very good for ground type raids. For the item, we are rocking the Shell Bell. This allows us to regen some of our lost health every time we deal damage. The more damage we do, the more health we get back. Another item that's really, really good for this build would be the light clay for helping with the extension of the screens. Toedscruel here is a pretty good screen setter as it does have access to light screen and reflect, so you can use those as needed. And to debuff our opponent, we are using acid spray. So every acid spray reduces the opponent's special defense stat by 2 stages. So 3 acid sprays will allow you to not only decrease the opponent's special defenses all the way down, but then also build up your Tera charge so you can start hitting the Pokemon with Earth Power. Earth Power is going to be our big damaging move. It does substantial damage and will help you take down 6-star raids, basically solo, and will make easy work of 5 stars and works great in 7 stars if the situation arises. So here the ability Mycelium Might, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but what this does is it makes you move slower than the opposing Pokemon if you're using a status move, and make sure that the move will work regardless of the conditions. Not really a great ability, but it's also the only ability that the Pokemon has. So you can look here at the stats. We've got some pretty good defensive stats, both in defense and special defense. Obviously the defense stat there is a little bit lower, but we've got some decent special attack and pretty chunky HP. So we're running a bold nature here, so that's what's giving us a little bit of increase in our defense stat. If you wanted to go more offensive or even more special defensive, you could go with a calm nature for the special defense or a modest nature for the special attack, but I think kind of rounding out those defenses a bit really does help this survive in more raids. As far as our effort values go here, we've got a pretty decent fair split there between special attack, HP, and defense. So we have put a little bit of defense EVs in there. I don't know the exact spread for this, but I would say it's probably about 100 into defense and about 120 or so into, or more, into special attack and HP. So next I'm going to go ahead and take this build into a raid and see how it works. We are going to be facing an electric Tera Mimikyu raid, so we're going to see how that goes. Again, guys, thanks for coming by and watching the video. If you don't want to see the rest of it, go ahead and check out some of my other content on the channel. Let's get into the build in action. Alright, and here we are taking the Toadscool into a 6-star Tera Raid here. We are facing an electric Mimikyu. We're going to see how this setup goes here. Now, Mimikyu is normally a physical attacker. I'm going to get some intimidations off there. That's double the intimidation off? Wow, fantastic. Okay. Well, you don't always get that, but let's go ahead and set up a reflect here. Since it is a physical attacker, we do want to reduce the effectiveness of those moves. And then now that we've got that set, okay, cool, we've already broken its disguise, thanks NPCs. And then we're going to go ahead and start hitting it with Acid Spray here. So Acid Spray obviously being great because it reduces the special defense stat by 2 stages each time it hits, so you can do 3 of these. We're running the Shell Bell there to regen some health whenever we deal some damage. So yeah, that play rough basically did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's fine. You can set up your terrain. We're not worried at all. Gonna go ahead and go with another acid spray. Really, the special moves on our NPCs here are starting to actually do some damage. So we're gonna get a little bit of that health back, and we're gonna hit it with one more acid spray. After this build's actually pretty good. It is a pretty tanky Pokemon. Obviously, we're running a bold nature. We've got max investment in special attack and HP, so we can definitely take some hits. And as long as it doesn't take some Tera charge energy here, we should be good to attack it here pretty soon. Alright, we are. Cool. We're going to go ahead and go for Earth Power here. Now, we don't have a way to buff our stats particularly, but we can debuff the opponent and then basically be at a +6 to their -6. You know what I mean? So here we go. We got a ground Tera on our Toadscruel here. This is kind of fun. Never really thought about using this Pokemon, but I saw that it was in one of my raid boxes, and I figured I'd make a video on it for you guys. This should be some pretty solid damage. Yeah, it's pretty solid damage. We're gonna get back any health that we lost. And of course, that's gonna force it to put up the shield, which is fine. We've already trapped alive. That just does absolutely nothing to us. So that light screen's gonna be going away here pretty soon. Or not light screen, sorry, reflect. But that's fine. We can basically deal with anything it's going to do. Alright, so there we go. It cleared its stats. There we go. Still clearing its stats. We're going to go ahead and go with an acid spray again. So, boom, there's an acid spray. We'll let the NPCs kind of work on breaking through the Tera shield. Nothing too bad or too special there. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, shoot. Okay, actually, you know what? We need some of that health back. Did not expect that. So we're going to go ahead and try to hit it here with a Earth Power. Get back some of that lost health. I don't know how much of it we're going to be able to get back. It might actually go down here. Yeah, that did some damage. Let's see how much of our health we get back. Alright, not very much. And just there with the Shadow Claw, which is going to take us out. But honestly, it's not really too bad. And we do still have our typing. We do still have our Earth Power. And we've got a -2 on it already, so they're going to stat changes on our side, which is fine. Not the most powerful ground type raid build, but it is still pretty good. It works really great in a support situation. Obviously, it's a lot better for that. We're going to go ahead and set up a reflect here once more, just to get that up, so we can acid spray it down a little bit more. Actually, that deal still didn't even do that much. There we go, there's our reflect. And we can go ahead, we still have time, so we can acid spray it 1 or 2 more times. So, boom, there's one. We do have a burn on it too, so that's also decreasing the attack power there on the Mimikyu. Basically the same thing as having a couple intimidates on it, honestly. So, I did some damage there. Alright, we're going to do one more acid spray. Playing a little bit risky there. Obviously, this build works extra good in a team environment, right? Because you can have somebody using like helping hand on you if they want to, or this combination of, you know, maybe 2 or 3 people using acid spray on the first turn, and that helps it out. Okay, so now it's just kind of regained a lot of that attack power. We're gonna go ahead and Earth Power it again here. This, it being at a -6, should do some decent damage. Okay, so probably just another 2 hits or so, and we'll be good to go. We just survive whatever it's gonna do here. We'll play roughs, we can take them. I did lower our attack stat, that's fine, we don't care because we're not using physical attack. Alright, so yeah, we just need one more to break the shield. Our NPCs are going down left, right, and center, but that's fine. Again, in an online situation, this build will work fantastic. Of course, we're doing this solo. This is the proof that it can be done. So there you go, we have broken the shield there and done some good damage afterwards. And we just have to do one more hit here to finish it off. Alright, and here we go. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, do please consider leaving a like and letting me know down below a Pokemon you'd like me to make a build for next. Every like and every comment really helps, and if you do really love the content, consider subscribing as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and every subscriber, like, and comment really counts and helps me grow the channel and keeps me motivated to continue producing videos. And check out some of my other Tera Raid builds at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet tips and tricks and competitive content if you guys are into that, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.